this is Mandy from Chapel Forge, and this is Bud from Bud's Outfitters. He also has his own YouTube channel, and he has a Facebook page. So he is our son. He is 12. He'll be 13 in October. So his next closest sibling is 3. So there's a 10-year difference between the 2 of them, and then 1. So he does a lot of helping around here with animals, and he helps with weed eating, just lots of things. He's always just there. He loves helping with his siblings, which is a huge blessing because, you know, he can occupy them while I'm canning or doing whatever, and he enjoys doing that stuff with them. So in this video today, we're going to talk about young entrepreneurship, and we're going to talk about having multiple income streams as a kid, which I know sounds kind of weird. Like, I feel like some adults don't even have multiple income streams or maybe even know what that is or what that looks like. So today we're going to talk about what Bud does in his business and then what his other income streams are besides his business. So why don't you first talk about what are your goals? Like, why do you even have multiple income streams or own a business and you're 12?
So, I want to, save up because I want to start my own farm someday, and plus just thinking ahead for when I want to buy a vehicle. But, having multiple income streams is a good thing for anyone because you have a kind of reliable sources everywhere. And I just enjoy, selling stuff. I enjoy making my fire starters and stuff like that. But, yeah.
You like people?
Yeah, I love people. When
we would do events, so we'd go to craft shows and things, pre-COVID, Bud loved it. He had his own little stand next to us, and everyone always commented about how personable he is and how well he communicates and all that kind of thing. So he loves that kind of thing. And, like he said, it's even for an adult, it's just good because nothing is guaranteed. Any of his income streams here could go away at any time, and same for an adult. So why don't you tell everybody about kind of how your business started and how old you were and what your business has grown to now?
So let's see, I started when I was 6.
So we had the idea when you were 6. Yeah. You were official when you were 7.
Yeah. So, 2 pine trees were taken, down at the top of our driveway here, and we had a bunch of pine cones laying in our yard, and my dad came to me saying, hey, you could, wrap these in string, dip them in wax, and ba bing ba boom, you got fire starters, and then sell them for a small profit, and kind of just start out from there. So, when I was 6, yes, still 6, we, made a couple of them, sold a couple of them, and figured out, hey, this could actually be something. So, by 7, we started Bud's Homemade Fire Starters, which was...
I forgot that's what it was called. I feel like we should back up, too, because you had the yard sale.
That's true. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I was, then what?
You were 6 when we had the yard sale. And that's when I feel like you got your first taste for, I can make money.
Yeah. So, I wanted a bunny. And, this was back when we were at our old house. I wanted a bunny, and I came to my parents saying, I want a bunny, and I want to have a yard sale so I can, afford the bunny and get feed and all the other things that it needs. So, we had the yard sale, and like Mommy said, I kind of, figured out this is kind of fun. I enjoy making money and not having to worry about, all the other things. So, after the yard sale started Bud's Homemade Fire Starters, I was up in my room for 2 hours designing a logo.
It was cute. Out of colored pencils.
Of course, crayons. Yeah,
or crayons, yeah.
Anyway, and then a year later when I was 7, we started Bud's Outfitters, and then that's when I kind of started to do more of my other outfitter-ish, things I did today. So, I started out with my fire starters. We now have the souffle cup starters, which are the only kind of ones I offer.
We kind of phased out the pine cone starters. They were cute and everything, but they just were a lot more work than the souffle cups. And people love the souffle cups. They pack really well for camping. They don't take up a lot of space. So, and frankly, they're just way easier than, we loved collecting pine cones and that was really fun, but tying the string up and, at 7, he wasn't the best tire ever. So then Mommy had to, then Mommy had to get involved, which was fine, but it was very time consuming.
Yeah. And then today I am 12 now, and, I'm starting to offer some more sewing projects. I have some reusable reusable snack baggies,
So they're like cloth. They have like a plastic liner and like a Velcro top. So we actually use them in our car all the time. I don't know if we have any up here.
No.
We're in our top shop. So this is probably a new background for everybody because normally I'm out wandering or in the kitchen. So this is our top shop. This is where we kind of have like our laser engraver, and Bud's shop is up here, which is why we decided to come up here. So you had the reusable snack bags.
Yeah. Stickers.
Right after fire starters, though, you had marshmallow shooters.
Oh, yeah. So, marshmallow shooters, they haven't been as popular, but, I mean, they're
We kind of got, pun intended, we kind of got gun shy about them because insurance was being really dumb, and which is so silly because, like, it was a friggin' marshmallow. Whatever. So, we kind of haven't advertised those as much. Plus, the cost of PVC, like, that was getting kind of rough. So, we sort of phased those out. And then we homeschool. So my mom is a great sewer, hand sewer, and sewing machine sewer. And so she kind of started teaching Bud how to sew. And that's when we sort of started the animals. Well, we really pared the animals back because one Christmas, it got crazy. Like we were making these little ornaments, hand sewn animal ornaments. And it was cute. Like there was a parrot, there was a goat, a flamingo. The original was the
owl.
The owl, that's what it was. The owl started. Yeah. So we started with the owl. He sold a bunch of owls. I mean, they're so cute. He sells them for like $10. So at the time they were 10. But it was just getting crazy. Like people were asking for like Dobermans and like we were at, oh my gosh.
This was midst of COVID-19 too. So my grandma wasn't able to.
The year before that.
Oh.
It was the year before COVID.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
But it was just getting so complicated. So he now sells the cardinal ornaments. So I have a blog about it on our website at chapelhillforge.com. You can kind of see like what they look like. They're super cute. They come with a little card. And basically they're supposed to be like a memorial ornament. So people love those at Christmas. And then sort of after sewing animals, you got into stickers. So why don't you talk about stickers?
So stickers, they're more of a vinyl decal.
Yeah, right? Vinyl decal, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a cut out piece of vinyl, and then I just actually cut out a couple today. But then you can, we have them in a bunch of different colors. You can give us custom ones, or you can buy the ones that are already made off of our website. And then you can put them on coolers, water bottles, cars.
And we got him the Cricut, and that's what he's making his stickers on. The idea behind us getting the Cricut was that there could be multiple ways to make money from the Cricut, which there still could be. We just have so many things going on that we've sort of like honed in on where he's actually making money with these things. So he has some very faithful fire starter customers and sticker customers and whatever, people that come back to him, you know, year after year or whatever and get stickers to, like he has a campground customer and she always comes back for new stickers to restock the store and things. So stickers is what we've really focused on with the Cricut, but there's the potential there. There's tons of things you can do with the Cricut. I mean, endless possibilities. So we talked about reusable bags. Your newest product is beeswax wraps.
Oh yeah. So I really enjoy making these. Yeah. But so pretty much we take a piece of cloth and then melt down
cotton fabric.
Cotton fabric, thank you. Melt down beeswax, which we get from our beekeeper down the road, and then put in jojoba oil and
pine tar wax.
Yeah, melt that all down in a pot, and then paint that on with a paintbrush. Go over it with an iron to kind of squeeze the excess out, and then what you do with it, you kind of warm it up in your hand, and then you can wrap it over bowls or
a sandwich.
Yeah, anything.
A wrap or whatever.
Anything you don't want to get dry.
The cool thing, so he's sort of, you know, obviously he's 12, so he's like sort of finding his own niches and what he really enjoys. And so his last two editions, the reusable snack bags and the beeswax wraps, sort of fall into the homesteading thing. So Bud enjoys farming. His dad, his biological dad, works on a cattle farm, so he really enjoys that. And then here, obviously, he gets the exposure of lots of different kinds of birds and chickens, guineas, goats, you know, gardening, all that kind of stuff. And your dad and stepmom garden too, and, you know, his grandma's garden and whatever. So lots of gardening kind of background there. But his two newest products are very sustainable. So, you know, the reusable snack bags, you're using it over and over. You can wash it and whatever, wipe it out, reuse it again. And then the beeswax wraps, probably my favorite thing about them is, so we're using cotton, 100% cotton, and then the beeswax comes with two local apiaries that we buy wax from. And so they're totally compostable, which I think is super cool. And so Bud has a video on his YouTube channel about beeswax wraps. It's super short, like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
How to use it, how you can compost it and all that. So that's been really cool. So as far as his business goes, I feel like there's multiple income streams just within the business. I mean, like our business, he has dabbled in a few different things and knows what he really likes and what he's good at. But there's always room to grow as far as what you're doing in your business. So that's income stream number 1 for Bud, and probably the most lucrative one, I would say.
Yeah.
So once he started his business, you know, obviously first step was a savings account. So we got him a savings account and he has that. And then we started working with a financial advisor and he started his IRA and he started stocks. So income stream number 2, IRA, income stream number 3, stocks. So to make it fun for him, we homeschool and whatever. So a lot of the reason I was absolutely okay with him starting a business was he doesn't love math. He doesn't love to read.
Nope.
You enjoy reading more than he used to. Magazines and things that he actually likes. And funny enough, he actually just bought a book that's called Tonka for Profit. And he's looking at restoring old Tonka trucks. So another income stream. We're not there yet. He's working on it, but we found something that he actually enjoys reading, and it's cool because, you know, eventually it might be something that makes him money.
Plus my RC catalog.
Yeah, he loves reading his RC magazine. But for math, we struggle. Like, it's just not his thing, and that's fine. But the reason that I was so excited for him to start a business is he's filing, you know, sales tax. He's doing income tax. He's paying self-employment tax. Not that I love all these taxes, but it is teaching him, you know, what it actually takes to run a legal, legitimate business. You know, we track income and expenses and all that kind of stuff. So he's now filed taxes for 5 years, which is crazy. 5 years worth of tax returns. And so this was a great way, so if you know us at all, you know that we always say that we unschool more than homeschool. Like, we don't sit down, we don't buy curriculum, we don't do box curriculum, we don't like sit down and like have this huge stack of books and like the school card and all that. And all that stuff is fine. That's just not, Bud's just not that kind of kid. And the next two might be.
Anxiety through the roof.
Whew, yeah, so much anxiety for Bud. He would so much rather go farm, go read a book about Tonkas, watch YouTubers about history.
Yeah. One of the things actually about farming with my dad is we load in poundages for like feeding and stuff. So I'm able to learn, you know, pretty big math through that, and, you know, and then all math. So, so through his business, through having the IRA, through having the stocks, you know, he's able to learn math and tie this all into school. So, the stocks, you know, we wanted him to have fun with it. We didn't want it to be this big stressful thing. So he actually bought his stock in John Deere. So that's his favorite tractor company, which is great because then he can watch it. You know, we have the app so that we can see where the stocks are. Even in the last, let's see, he got his stocks like right before COVID. And so if you have any stocks, you know that it's all the time. So those are his three income streams, or first 3 income streams. Income stream number 4, we just started, I guess you started maybe a month ago with Brandon. So you want to talk about that? Yep. So, Brandon, he's a local produce producer down,
produce producer.
Ooh, can I say
produce farmer?
Produce, thank you. He, sells to the produce auction and such. So I've been helping him, pick corn. He also does peppers and pumpkins, which the pumpkins we're going to be starting soon. Also, I've been helping Z, my stepdad, with the hot air balloon team, our local hot air balloon team. That's been really fun.
Running crew for them.
Yeah.
So Brandon is income stream number 4, so farming. He actually just got his first paycheck last week and bought AirPods. So one of our things with him, you know, having these multiple income streams is his business money. Traditionally, we put into either the Roth, or we put into the stocks, or we put into savings. And then, you know, whatever other kind of money he gets from his other little income stream. So his business money goes into the savings things. And then the other stuff he can use for, like, he loves RC cars and he has like expensive RC cars. So the parts are expensive, you know, so he's able to use that money to buy the things that he enjoys, which is perfect. Again, we're learning budgeting and we're learning all that kind of stuff. So he's got the farming job, so that's income number 5. Working with the hot air balloon team. He doesn't do that a ton, but when he does, I mean, you know, he's making a little bit of extra money. So income stream number 5. And then number 6 is maybe, I mean, some people might not consider it an income stream, but it kind of is. So we have a local artist. She does, I think, oil pastels, graphite pencils, acrylics. There's one other thing, chalks maybe. And she has like open studio days. And I reached out to her about, Bud loves art. He loves to paint. He loves really anything. Markers, colored pencils, any of that. So he's been doing this was actually something he started selling this summer, was these cool, like, solar system-y kind of, he loves space. So he is going to be working with Creatives by Michelle, which is a local business here. And he'll be doing yard work for her in exchange for getting art classes. So he's bartering, which in my mind is another income stream because he's not paying for the class. And, you know, so that's whatever the class costs, he's not losing. So that's really 6 income streams at age 12, which I feel like is mighty impressive. And I mean, he definitely like got this honest. I mean, if you know Zad and I at all, you know that we don't work like traditional full-time jobs or anything. Oh gosh, I hit the table. Traditional like full-time jobs or anything. We have multiple like places that money is coming in from and whatever. So we are very passionate about multiple income streams, and clearly that rubbed off on Bud. So hopefully this maybe gave you a little encouragement. If you have a kid like Bud, either a kid that wants to make some money or a kid that maybe you're homeschooling and they're struggling with math and you're trying to put a creative spin on learning math, this is a great way to do that. Obviously there's legality things. I mean, depending on your state or whatever, you know, you might need to figure out what you're allowed to do and not allowed to do. And if they're doing like the farm work, like he'll be 1099 and all of that, we 1099 him because technically he's a contractor of our business. So figure out what you need to do to make it all work and make it all legal, but it's good. It's good stuff. It teaches them, just really great life skills. So, hopefully this is encouraging, that you can encourage your children to go on and maybe start their own business or have multiple income streams, or maybe it encouraged you to have multiple income streams. So if you have questions, reach out to us. You'll be able to find a lot of resources about this topic on our homesteading resources tab on our website at chapelhillforge.com. You can subscribe to Bud's channel on YouTube, which is Bud's Outfitters. And obviously, we hope that you'll subscribe to our channel too. If you have any questions, please reach out and we'll see you guys later. Bye.